3, 2, 1.
That was pretty fun.
Yo, I'm Jacob Marshall.
And I'm John Ramirez, and we're bringing you the news from the 007 studio.
Students, please remember that it's your responsibility to pay attention to and act on information presented in the morning and afternoon announcements, emails, Teams messages, Canvas dashboard announcements, and Canvas mail, not to mention our daily Red and Gold show. You should be checking these forms of communication and taking appropriate action at least a couple times a day so you stay informed and don't miss important info or opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, if you're looking for a part-time job after school and you'd like to work with kids, you could be in luck. Our Lady of Lourdes is looking for counselors for their aftercare program. You would work on school days anytime from 3 to 6 p.m. You can work 1 hour or all 3. Hours and days will be coordinated with the director. Email Principal Thurber at athurber@ollnd.org if you're interested. Now to Brooklyn for today's clubs.
Thanks, Jacob. There will not be a book club or creative writing meeting next week. The book club's next meeting will be held September 12th. Any student interested in participating in the IRT's Young Playwrights in Progress Drama Writing Contest should use the week to work on a draft for their play. The Creative Writing Club will then do a writing workshop with the drafts on September 19th. Ms. Wetzel will send info through Teams to any student who has shown up to a meeting this year. Any other student who is interested should let her know.
Thanks, Brooklyn. All students should get started on your Christian service learning obligations as soon as possible. You must complete your requirements by the end of the third quarter. Check your Canvas dashboard regularly for service opportunity announcements. If you don't see something for you on Canvas, please know that you can volunteer at any nonprofit organization that is aligned with the teachings of the Catholic Church. That it would include food and clothing pantries, your church, a government agency, a homeless shelter, and more. Just get approval from your Catholic theology teacher first. Ask your theology teacher or Mr. Potts if you have any questions about your service learning opportunity. Now to Jacob for today's sports.
Last night, the boys soccer team earned a big 9-3 win at Monrovia. Congrats to the midfielder Carlos Ponzini for being named player of the game by the coaching staff. The team is now 3-2 overall and 3-0 in conference. Tonight, the football team will host Covenant Christian in their third game of the season. The game will be played at Roncalli at 7 p.m. Your Crusaders are 2-0 and ranked third in Class 2A, while Covenant Christian is 1-1 and unranked. It's also CYO night, when we recognize all the East Deanery fall sports athletes. Come out and support our team and our future Crusaders, and good luck to the team tonight. At other sports news, a boys basketball call-out meeting will be held Tuesday at 2:40 in the collaborational room. The meeting will end by 3. Please contact Coach Sternborough with any questions. That's it for today's sports. Now back to John for more news.
Now it's time for our verse of the day. This one is from Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. It says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them. For it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you."
I'm always strong and courageous, man.
If everyone were always strong and courageous, I do not think God would have felt the need to tell us not to fear.
God must have been talking to the rest of you. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, that must be it. Well, if you ever attempted to fear, remember that God says He's got us covered. So we can have faith and take courage.
Now let's head outside to Venice for today's forecast.
Thanks, Jacob. It's a little warmer today with a high of 84 and a full-on sun yet again. Your game time temperature should be around 80 degrees. It'll only drop until about 70 by the end of the game, so just for warmer weather. We'll see a milder low of 62 earlier tomorrow morning. If you enjoyed the cooler temps the past couple days, don't get used to it. We'll see a dramatic warm-up this weekend with a high of around 90 and full sunshine, both Saturday and Sunday. Even the lows will be in the upper 60s. I guess summer is saying it's still in charge. Stay cool and hydrated, Crusaders. Now back to Jacob and John for more news.
Thanks, Venice. 84 and sunny today. Perfect day for a football game.
I know. It's supposed to be 90 this weekend, too.
Tweak.
It's going to get too hot, though. Now it's time for our lunch menu. Today we have cheese or combo pizza with mixed vegetables. On Tuesday it will be a cheeseburger or hamburger with corn. Please remember that all menu items are subject to change based on availability. Now let's see which Crusaders are celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yoo-hoo. Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
Enjoy your day, Crusaders. So Monday is Labor Day. Do you know the significance of that holiday?
Of course I do. It means we don't have school on Monday.
Well, yeah, that's what students care about, but where did Labor Day come from?
I don't know, man. Now you're making me labor.
This federal holiday goes back to the late 19th century, when labor activists pushed for a federal holiday to recognize many contributions workers have made to America's strength, prosperity, and well-being.
Sounds good. You clearly made Google do all the labor.
Sure did. Anyway, that's it for today's Red and Gold Show.
Stay classy
Give that a little extra.
and enjoy your 3-day weekend.